Hello, this is Westernjeff. Thanks for watching here. Another great episode of the PvP Graveyard, and I am your host, Westernjeff. Let's get it started. We are already in a PvP Graveyard. Oh, and it's over. That's the easiest one I've ever had. So let me go ahead and exit this battleground real quick for you guys. And today our episode is for January the 12th, 2016, the first one of the year. Woot! Woot woot! Yeah, you guys have noticed that I've changed my schedule here. I was doing PvP Graveyards every week. I changed it every 2 weeks, so the second and the fourth Tuesdays of the month, man. That's the time we're going to be doing that. Let's go ahead and queue right back up. Another one. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about the lottery. We're going to talk a little bit more what's going on the website. We're going to talk a little bit about guilds. We're going to talk a little bit about some PvP here and some great stuff like that. But I do want to say, if you want to advertise with Westernjeff.com, please go to Westernjeff.com, click on advertisers. I put together a nice little advertising package to get everybody interested in having a good time and stuff. So I'm really cheap, and you can get your message out there. Right now, I'm trying to figure out where the peeps are, because I landed into a battleground that was really ongoing. Alright, we're going to go on defense here. Why? Because we love some defense. Okay. We have a pretty strong defense, in fact. Wonder what's actually going on in this battleground. Have you ever popped into a battleground and like it was in mid-fight and you have absolutely no idea what's happening? That is exactly what's happening to me. And I'm like, hello? Hello? So right now, I'm actually a little suspicious that we are in a, okay. Lay down my traps. I'm going to reapply my frozen ammo. We're going to bring my boy back up. Stay on Tutrix. Where does Tutrix go? Where did Tutrix go? Yeah, I am in a really, I am wondering if we are actually in an honors, what am I trying to say? An honor farming group. Doesn't look like it because it's not really highly organized overall. It doesn't have that appearance of being highly organized, but appearances can be really deceiving. As you notice, I haven't been playing a while, and I'm really stinky with my play here. Looks like they're trying to drag us out. I don't want to be dragged out. There's already a lot of fighting going in here. Let's mop these guys up inside. Because since our gate is down, it's really important for us to keep up at the D. So we're going to kill him. We're going to kill Chulo, actually. What we don't want to do is get kicked out of our... Alright, there's one guy sitting in here. Razel. I'm going to go in and kill Razel. Oh, we won! Second win. Listen, I have won twice now in within 5 minutes. That's absolutely awesome. That's it feels to me like a world record. I don't know. But that's what it feels like. I'm getting that warming. Your frames are dropping. Your frames are dropping. We're going to go ahead and queue right back up into another battleground. We're going to see if we can get into another one real quick here. As we're typing here. As we're clicking away. As we're having some fun. So, our player of the week is actually Slycendycen. I don't think I'm saying his name right, but he's going to be our player of the week. You know what I like about Syndron was he's just a random guy, kind of met up with here in WoW, and we played some arena games for points. Originally, I was getting into an RBG group. I said I need to start getting on the ratings board, especially if I wanted to get into an RBG group for the season. And he was putting together just a YOLO group, and so I was getting, even though I despise YOLO groups, I said, I don't have any points. You got to start from somewhere. So I got in the group, and he wasn't able to get a lot of people together. So eventually, what actually happened is I was doing threes in arena with him and another guy, a healer. We did a few threes. It wasn't really that successful, but then me and him started doing twos. And we did a lot of games. And he capped out, but I hadn't capped out yet. And what was really cool about him is that he kept playing with me, which was really nice. I mean, most players are like, well, I'm capped, I'm ready to go. I mean, he stuck around for some extra time. Just to cap me out with very little to no benefit for him. So that's really hats off to Slycendycen. So he's going to be our player of the week. Congrats to that. I'm going to put your great post, I'm going to put that on Twitter also and on the website after this and stuff. And I did want to start talking about something. This has been in the news a lot. And what I'm talking about is the lottery. Ooh. Have you ever played the lottery? I'm going to say it like, the lottery. When I think of the lottery, I think of billionaires in yachts and fancy mansions and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And, there's a curse of the lottery too. People who actually win, a lot of them become really destitute and broken people in life. Some of them die because people try to kill them and all kinds of horrible things. Well, as of I'm speaking here, the 12th of January, 2016, the lottery, the multi-state big Powerball lottery here in the United States, is at $1.5 billion. Think of that. God. $1.5 billion. I can't even count that high. I don't know about you guys, but listen, when we go from thousands to millions, and then all of a sudden we hit the billion mark, become a billionaire overnight, I cannot fathom the awesomeness of a regular guy, or a regular guy or gal, all of a sudden becoming a billionaire. Think about that. Your life changes instantly, and a lot of times, unfortunately, it changes for the horribleness because people try to take advantage of you and do all kinds of bad things and all kinds of stuff like that. Let's see here. And so right now, everybody's going crazy for the lottery. It's on even on normal shows that you never hear about the lottery. They're talking about it all of a sudden. And that's because it's caught like wildfire because everybody's dreaming about winning the lottery. So the actual odds of winning the lottery is actually 1 in 292 million. And it doesn't matter what numbers you pick, how many tickets you pick. If you go in with other people as a group pool, you always have the same chance. It doesn't matter if you have one ticket or a million tickets, unless you buy all the tickets, really. That's the difference. But you're not going to be able to play the lottery there. So, what was I going to say? So, one of the things in WoW is that I occasionally see lotteries in WoW. And I also see gambling in WoW. Now, WoW is not the real life. And when you see gambling in WoW, what it's almost always, as I've seen it, probably within the last 2 years, 3 years, maybe 4, it hasn't been guild stuff. Oh, here it is. Here we go. All right. I was waiting for somebody to break the terms of service here and start trying to gamble. So Blizzard, I believe, frowns upon gambling. And the reason why is gambling, actual real gambling, is actually an activity that's illegal in most states and things like that. You can't bet with real money and stuff like that. Or even fake money and things of that nature. There's really a lot of rules. A lot of that has to go back to Prohibition and era, and also about morality and things like that. So, in order for Blizzard to try to keep things simple and also like keep out of legal issues. They always say you can't gamble. And what do you do when you gamble in well? Well, you gamble gold, usually. And what I seen recently here, I caught the guy here. So Rec Tum Ranger yells, "Casino dice rules. You roll 1 through 60, you lose. You roll 61 through 99, double your money. Roll 100, triple your money." And then he has minimum and maximum bets. So actually playing this, Blizzard will not actually enforce it. So for example, if I whispered him and I said, "Hey man, I want to play the casino, man, casino dice. Let's do this," and I trade him, let's say 500 gold, and then I roll, and let's say I win, nothing happens. He doesn't have to give me the money, and Blizzard's not going to enforce it. No, it's part of their terms of contract kind of thing. They don't enforce that kind of stuff. They're not obligated to in any way. And the reason why is then you get into all kinds of weirdness when it comes to, well, he said, she said, and I'm being stuffed out of things. So what Blizzard has done to try to keep players happy and to keep out of the weeds of drama and stuff of that nature, saying no gambling, zero, nada. We don't enforce it. We don't condone it. If we actually catch you, we could ban your butt. So that's what has been the actual gig for a long time. And now people have always done. I've seen guild lotteries and stuff like that. Nobody's ever gotten banned for that I know of. Like guilds will have like events, player events, where players when they get on, they can kind of gamble by playing the lottery, kind of thing, by rolling and stuff of that nature. But here, these people are basically out to take you in like a really bad way, and that sucks. And that really sucks, especially like if you win and then let's say you played a few low hands and then all of a sudden you had a big hand and then he's like, "I'm not going to pay you." Well, it's tough luck. You're out of your gold. That really stinks. Now Blizzard does allow a type of gambling. I'm going to put like air quotations, and that is the roll system. And to do the roll system real simple is /roll, and then if you see at the bottom there on the trade, you'll actually see it. Westernjeff rolls a 68, 1 out of 100. Now, as PvPers, we're never into this rolling for like loot and stuff of that nature. Raiders do that because a token will drop or a gear will drop, multiple people want it, and you have to /roll in order to do it. So that's kind of the deal with that. So we never see that normally as PvPers. And the great thing about PvP versus PvE is that you get to pick your gear as you progress throughout the season. That is like awesome. Now it's also kind of sucks in some way because there's that element where, where people like to see what gear will drop and stuff of that nature, and when are you going to get your gear, and now I have this, you don't have that. But with PvP, you can mark your progress, and you can have a stable progress throughout the season, and you know exactly where you stand in the season. And that's really cool. I think that's really a benefit to PvP, and that gives PvP players a lot better notice of where they're sitting at. Let's go ahead and join this battleground. Let's see what oh yeah. We're going to play some Guinness now. Everybody says Guinness. When I think, well, Guinness is like spelled completely differently, but when I see this thing, I say Guinness, like Guinness the beer. I'm just weird like that, I guess. All right. All right, I'm all geared up. I'm ready to roll. And let's turn on our... there we go. Let's turn on our fun bar. Ooh, we are actually really outmatched. What to do. They have 2 healers, we have none. They do have a mixed, they have a mixed group of melee versus range here. I'm looking at that hunter, 2 warlocks, a mage, and then they jump into the melee with the DK rogue warrior, and then what appears to be a bear. But you never know, that bear might all of a sudden become a boomkin overnight. So I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to do with this? Alright, you told me that drop frames have been detected. I don't know what's going on with you, but that ain't cool. Alright, we're going to just expand my window here with that a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to go right over to Waterworks. If we lose, it'll be at the beginning. And hold it, probably. God, people are going mines. That's such a fail strategy. That is ridiculous. You know, I made a whole video about that because it was so bad, and it is so bad. Now I see 3, 2. I'm really wondering if they're going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should have it now. Yeah. Yeah, they took Lighthouse. That should be expected when you don't see them coming right at the bat at Waterworks. It's like a big... you never know, because they might do a Cloak of Shadows, but on a random, that's a little rare to see, and the reason why is because that requires a little bit of teamwork. Teamwork at a random? Never. That never happens. What do I want to do about this? You know, we're going to try to go do some stealth capping, actually. Something that we never get to do. Something I haven't been doing for a while. Now, hunters are rarely ever used as stealth cappers, but they actually have a really nice arsenal. They're not as proficient as rogues, and not as fast as druids or rogues either, but hunters are very versatile in this nature. Now, when I started stealth capping, I started learning how to stealth cap at Kincana. When I did it originally, oh my god, did I ever suck. And that was because I didn't know what I was doing. So what we're going to do here is we actually want to drain him out a little bit. Actually want to stay away. See if I can get him. Okay. Of course we're going to go after now Daddy Like. What I should have done, of course, is to immediately... I'm going to go right after Milken. Capture, capture, capture. Yeah. See, I'm being targeted here. Low health. That sucks. For stealth capping, you don't want to do mines because it's an open node, while Waterworks and Lighthouse are closed, or considered closed nodes. So we got to do something here. You know, because we're losing here and we're probably not going to win right off the bat, I'm going to actually eat again. And I'm going to show you the finer points of stealth capping. So as a hunter, you don't want the enemy to know that you're there if you're stealth capping, generally speaking. You never want to put down flares, you never want to put down traps. And the reason why is a lot of your attack, successful attack and approach, will be by pure... now I'm trying to think of the words as I play, and I can't even think of it. Will be by surprise. they won't see you coming a lot of times until it's too late. That's my success that I've had as a stealth capper. That to be really successful, you have to buy your time, and you have to really take your time to do this here. Now we're still early in the game, which is nice. Now I'm actually gonna go around the corner here. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Actually, oh shit, I broke it. Try to cap. God damn it. See, I was going to try to cap there. But we got to stop somehow that healer. Stay on this bullshit. We're never going to win. So let me get on Slippy Pants. Looks like we're all on Slippy Pants. That's a good idea. What I did there, one of the big reasons why I lost and wasn't able to stealth cap is I broke camo. The DK saw me and pulled me. So really a lot of time. I think the soft art of stealth capping as a hunter, because it's not like a hard science. There's a lot of like soft art where you have to develop the skill. Is you have to buy your time, and you have to create the situation. By that meaning you have to create the opportunity to stealth cap. And you got to know the different possibilities that come out. What's happening now is it looks like there's 8 or 9 actually sitting over there. So we're going to run over to mines, and we're not going to stealth cap anymore. Because I don't think that's really a viable solution for us. So it looks like we got 1 guy, 2 guys. This will be 3. And it looks like there's other guys coming in. Okay. There's 5 here. I'm going to wait the 12 seconds to camo. Now, of course, I have the camo glyph, so I really actually am invisible. That's a big thing. If you don't have your glyph, your camo glyph, you're not stealth, bud. People can easily see you. So now all of a sudden, I told you I wasn't going to try to do mines, and all of a sudden I am doing mines. Alright, these 2 douchebags are going to get me in trouble. I'm going to completely and utterly ignore them. And what I need to actually happen for this here is to drag them away from the flag. See, if we want to win, we need to win like right now. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna try to cap 3 cap all of a sudden. Got it. Now, once you cap, see him? He's trying to recap. Don't let him recap. You gotta survive. You gotta survive, bud. And of course, we don't have a healer, so it is literally only a matter of time. Yeah. There it is. That's how you do the stealth cap. That was very risky. I don't think we have enough time to win now, to be honest. I could be wrong, but I'm going to stick at Lighthouse. I have a funny feeling they might go right after Lighthouse. We have a lot of guys that looks like to be over at Lighthouse. I'm going to actually sleek away a little bit. If anything, that mines cap thing just bought us some time. This is a big no-no here. Never, ever sit or be around another stealther. Call for incomings, of course. Turn around, kill this douchebag. There we go. Now turn around again. Kill Malikian. Watch that flag now, because we're no defending now. Get on Alice. Call it safe. Get on Alice again. It looks like we win, but of course it's like kill Malikian while we're here and on him. Get on Slippy Pants. It forces them into the water. They don't like that. And people don't like playing in the water, and that's because playing in the water requires like a different type of skill. Okay, reset everything. Now it looks like we're going to win. My counter is telling me we win by 10 points. I'm not sure that's actually the case. So that guy that was just sitting on top of me, you never sit on a stealthy or go to next to a stealthy, even if you're stealthy. And the reason why is that you never want to be caught first in an AoE attack, and second, other players can seek out different stealth players, and if you're moving or if they catch you like that, or if it looks weird or anything of that nature, from a power up or a buff or something, they'll catch it and nail you. That's like the most like horrendous thing to do, is to walk over, to stand over, to run over, to stand next to a stealthy. Never ever do that. That is like rule number 1 when it comes to stealthing. And I only learned that rule after I started stealthing. That I learned like don't stand next to them. They hate that shit. And the reason why they hate that shit is it gives you, if an enemy player does an AoE, you knock them both out. Now I'm looking at this game here. We're catching up. Oh. Okay, what I'm going to do is a bad thing. I'm going to leave. I'm going to come around the back. I'm going to see. We're going to see if we can take mines. Let's see if that guy... I don't think I'm going to be able to defend mines. Oh, Jesus. Okay, get on Perennius. Get on him now. And finish him off. God! That bear shit is painful. Unless we can take it back. I doubt it because we've already lost. Well, that was a good try, though, with healers, and they had 2 heals for us to come back like that. So the game is over in 40 seconds. What a pain in the butt. So going back, talking about it a little bit, I want to pull back, and again, talk about lotteries. So when you see people like in trade chat or yelling or whatever, saying to play dice or to gamble or anything, like don't take that. Like nobody has to honor you for that. They'll always take your money, but they're never. Good luck getting your money. I mean, they're there not to lose money, and they know that. And no matter what they say, Blizzard doesn't have to enforce it. Period. And Blizzard doesn't want to usually get caught up in that kind of drama. Okay. Well, that's the end of that. We came back, which was really nice. They really gave them a run for the money. I don't think that. I think the timer was probably off a little bit, where we would still have lost. But coming in here, join a random. There we go. All right, time for another Diet Pepsi. Oh, that's so delicious. Ooh, so delicious. For people who are joining us mid episode here of the PvP Graveyard, thank you guys. This is our player of the week is Slycendycen again. Slycendycen. Congrats to him. And if you guys, anybody wants to advertise here on Westernjeff.com, you want to advertise on the PvP Graveyard, I have just finished last week my ad rate package, and you can go ahead, go to Westernjeff.com, click on advertisers, click on the press pack for ads. You can see the ads, and that's great. I had a great year. It was a great year for Westernjeff.com. I had over 4,000 unique visitors in the year, which is awesome to you guys for supporting me with that. I have more than 300 unique visitors each month on average, so that was really cool to do that. But you guys can advertise on my blog, recap for banners. You guys can also do the PvP Graveyard, and you guys can also do the video series. And every donation, every ad, anything you guys purchase or whatever, it always goes back to putting in more great episodes, more videos and stuff for Westernjeff.com. I don't really make any money whatsoever doing any of this. It just goes into being able to buy the software, to rent the software, to pay Twitch, to pay all these people to be able to do this cool stuff for you guys. So, and I do want to thank you guys for that. I want to segue a little bit. Earlier, I was talking about lottery, and I was picking up our gear. And what sometimes happens when guilds, specifically kind of like PvP guilds. I've been the guild leader for several guilds now, actually, in the past, and that is one damn tough cookie. Let me see who's even on. 2 people are on. It's bad news all everywhere. But I'm looking right now down. So basically, running a guild is like the most like unpopular position ever, because it's like the hardest thing to do, and it sucks up all of your life, and there's nothing to show your time and effort and stuff like that. And one of the problems that guild leaders sometimes get caught up into is like the guild bank and stuff. And I have developed a philosophy of never even develop the guild bank. If you have a guild, don't buy extra tabs. Don't do any weird permissions or anything like that. Just have it be one tab. They can deposit and withdraw one thing a day, and just set for repairs. Everybody get, for members or everybody or whatever gets repairs, and not even worry about it. Because that guild bank thing, as a PvPer, you should never have to even think about a guild bank, even as a player anymore, and especially as a PvPer. There's so little that you should actually depend upon. Now, I do advocate having your own personal kind of guild, and having a guild bank be able to put your mats and things like that, and your pots, your flasks, things of that nature that you need. That's really a good idea. I'll probably discuss that tonight. Excuse me, I'm burping everywhere, and I'm not being able to finish my words. You guys are hearing my burps. There's a cough. Yeah. But yeah, as a player, in PvP guilds, I wouldn't even mention it. I would just have a simple statement saying, guild bank, repairs are on. If you want to deposit, fine. If you want to take anything out, that's fine. Leave it at that. Never have more than one tab. And the reason why is, in a PvP guild, I have developed the philosophy that the more that you spend on it, the worse it actually is. It's never going to be great. It's never going to be perfect. It's going to suck so much out of your time, and it's not even worth it ever worth it. There's nothing to be. I wouldn't even take out mats just to put gold in. I would just, if it fills up, it fills up. Somebody's got to take something out. Don't even worry about it. And that's because if you really want to be in a good, high quality guild, in my opinion, any quality guild, they don't care about the guild bank. That's not a thing that matters to them. The only time that they would care is about achievements. Or to work on something that's huge together. But in PvP, you won't see that. Especially with the guild bank, you're responsible for having your own pots, your own flasks, your own mats, everything, your own food, and that's really a hallmark of a better player. For example, I have a raid bag, and I've been a big advocate of what's called the raid bag, and I haven't heard many other people talk about a raid bag in years. Actually, I still refer to it as a raid bag, just a consumable bag. It's just a bag where I keep all my enchantments, my pots, flasks, things that I want, that I could possibly need at any one time. So, for example, if I picked up a new piece of gear while I'm playing with some guildies in RBG, I can quickly enchant it or whatever I need to do with it right away. I don't need to ask anybody. It's all ready to go. I would have the scroll locked down. It's already sitting in the bag. Right now it's really empty because, well, I've been playing a lot. But need to make a lot more pots and stuff like that, but more food, more flasks, everything like that. But that's like a big thing. And so you heard me mention having your own guild bank. That doesn't mean putting stuff into your actual guild bank. It means making an alt character, take that character, create a guild with it, and then after you create a guild with it, kick everybody out of it. Don't recruit or do anything with it except with a guild bank, and you can hold your mats and pots and potions and things like that, things that you need to get stuff together. So that's the only reason why. That's a good idea, especially if you want to have a lot of money or if you're doing something big like selling kits or, I don't know, I haven't seen people sell kits in a long time. Maybe I'll talk about what a kit is, but kits or whatever you want to do. Kits are, since I mentioned it, for those who don't know, because I haven't seen anybody sell a kit in well over a year. I don't know if it's possible anymore because how they changed the game. But a kit was that a person would have all the mats that you would possibly need to go in a profession from level 1 to the max level. And what you would do is they would put it all in a guild bank, and it would all be, for example, tab 1 or tab 2 or just one tab or whatever. And you would buy a kit from somebody, and they would invite you to their alt guild, which is just like a guild just for holding the mats. They would promote you to whatever member in order to for you to access the mats, and then they would give you instructions on how to do it, and they would give you specific instructions. So, for example, if you wanted to change your profession overnight, let's say you were a blacksmith and you want to become an alchemist, you used to be able to buy an alchemy kit and go from 1 to like 450. Now, I don't think that's going on anymore because Blizzard has changed the game in a big way with this. And that's because they had quests. They've added more quests, and you have to develop things in order to go to max level and things like that. So I haven't seen kits in a long time, and I think they're kind of way of the dodo bird. And I think I'm right on that. It's been a long time. I haven't done much in this expansion about my professions or anything like that, but that's what I've been thinking. Let's see here. Oh, while I'm talking, I got my mind thinking about the website for some stupid reason. So I finished the press ad pack for people who want to buy ads. And stuff like that. And the next thing to go is I'm going to take down the video series, especially the Node Defense series, and then I'll be able to put up a much more professional series, professional looking and sounding series, which is really cool because I've had 2 out of the 3 up there. I never uploaded the third one out of the series, which I know I've had several people ask for, and I've given it to them. But I'm going to be uploading, taking them down, redoing them because I was able to buy some more software in order to do the video, and really doing a video that's much more professional, something you guys will like, and of course it's always free. That the video series, the RBG skills. So, of course, I'm gonna put back up the no defense stealth cap, and then RBG skills, basic skills for RBGs. Let's see here. Come on. We've already been in queue for over 10 minutes. We're ready to play another game. People don't want to listen to me talk about random shit in their life. Come on. Come on, you know you want to do it. I'm trying to look, and most of these guilds I've never heard of. I'm looking for guilds that I've seen before and I know of. TBT Alliance. Me and TBT go back a long way. Salute. Whisper. Oregon Treeman. I used to be There we go. And I want to hug him too. This guy who I never know, I know about TBT Alliance. TBT Alliance is a great guild, like Healthy said. These other people are like fly-by-nighters. So let's see here. We need to get into another thing. So for the upcoming months here, I'm only publicizing 2 extra events here, Title Fridays. And I believe the first one is coming up in like a week, and then it's going to be like a whole month before my extra event that I'm doing, another Title Friday and stuff, guys. So I know it's really sparse here at the beginning of the year. It's just I have always real life issues to deal with, and it never ends. God, is that ever the truth? Like, the older I get, like, the less time I have to play WoW. And, like, that makes me sad, because I have spent so much time on WoW for it just to go by the wayside. It's like, no, I can't stop playing because I've devoted so much of my life to it. Can't walk away. I love it so much, and enjoy the fans and the people that I've met and all the great experiences and memories. I can't just walk away from it. But then, but real life gets in the way. And I've noticed that every year I've been playing, well over 10 years now. 10 years. It's been 10 years. And every year that I've been playing, I started playing, I'll reveal my age. I started playing when I was 1920, and I'm about to hit 30, and that is ridiculous. And the older I get now, guys, like, I have more like life responsibilities. You got the family thing, you got your career, you got all kinds of stuff going on. You got your buds in real life, and everything else, takes time. And I've noticed, like, the more that I want to get into the game and make custom stuff for the game, like art, and do a blog and make videos and have a webcast, the less time I have. And that's just because I'm getting older and I have other responsibilities, and that sucks. So, I'm not going to reveal anything else about my personal life, unfortunately, but for you guys, I know that kind of stinks. People who've been following me, they have a question like, who are you really? But I keep my privacy a secret. I'll make a video about that someday. Oh, AV! But I'll make a video about that someday, why I keep things private. So let's go. Let's do some AV. I haven't done AV so long. This is so cool. Some of you might have been like, I've gotten AV a dozen times in the last year. I'm sick of AV. I don't want to do AV ever again in my life. Ooh, 7, 6, 5, 4. I just think of like the Hunger Games, the guy that goes 2, 1, kill. That's what I'm thinking. Kill. When I see that countdown, you know, I just think about it like a countdown to kill people. Let's turn on auto run here. So I'm in the back of the pack. So, trivia question. In AV, are the nodes open or closed? The towers specifically, not the graveyards, the towers. I'll let you guys think about it. Open or closed? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're closed. They're closed nodes. For people who watch the PvP Node Defense series, you guys know that AV is all the nodes, the towers are closed. The graveyards could be open or closed, but all the towers are always closed nodes. And you guys would know the difference, too, between an open and a closed node for defense. There's a shameless promotion of the Node Defense series. Again, if you guys haven't watched it, hold off for a little bit, because I'm going to be taking them down and then uploading them again with new content, better scripts, better video and audio, much more coherent, doesn't feel like it drags on ever, more how to do kind of thing. You guys will love it. And of course it's always free. That stuff is free. I try to make everything I do free if I could. Okay. You guys know what I'm doing. The successful strategy has always been go to IBT and Tower Point. If you don't know what to do in the game, you go to IBT or Tower Point. There is no comparison. There is no, I'm going to do something else for the game. This is the easiest way to win. So what I'm going to do, stealth, hit. I'm standing in the... This is a bad sign that nobody's joining me yet. Trying to take fucking nice bunker. The bitch, this damn archer kept killing me, shooting me. Alright. We'll see if we'll see if our bunker goes down. If stone hearth will go down or not. Hey, I saw on Twitter the other day, guys, that there's a stone hearth actual street. I'm trying to think of the name as I play. I'm trying to think of words as I play, and it's not coming to me. Like, I have total like ice block here, you know, like nothing is getting through my head. If I play, I can play, but if I talk, I can't play. And if I play, I can't talk. So that happens. All right, we got one incoming in here. All right. You know the drill. Boot his ass off. This guy here, this little midget, don't be like the midget. Do not stand next to the flag right there. That's bad juju right there. It's bad because somebody can easily, a rogue can sap you and nobody will really know. It still looks like you're just standing there. Makes it so much easier for the rogue. and so much harder for everybody else. So this is pretty good. This is a good basic strategy here. Looks like we're just camping and stuff like that and taking stuff back. Looks like we'll probably lose bunker. Ice-wing bunker, though. That's all right. We really slowed down the towers. But we can't lose it here. We can't lose Ice Blood. We can't lose TP. I see a problem right away. We don't have East Frost Wolf. We don't have East Frost Wolf. Only West Frost Wolf is up. That is a big problem. So right now, what I do here is I put down my freezing trap, not my ice trap, my freezing trap. And what will happen is when the Horde comes right here in the middle, in this doorway, he freezes, and I'll power shot him right off. I want to do that. And what will happen is if he's in a group, normally I will get 2 or 3 others with him. So I can knock off 3-4 players, and that's really a great thing. So that makes them come in much more one by one instead of the group. And if the players that you don't knock off, you can much more easily finish off. Okay, looks like we're going to have people coming in. All right, this is for the brass knuckles here, guys. 20 seconds, we got to do this. Can we do it? Here we go. Power shot off the roof. Tower goes down in 6 seconds. Got it. Tower's off. Try to ignore these guys. I know it's tempting to go fight them, but you don't want to do that. I think you want to trust me on that one. It doesn't look like we're going to get East Tower down before the rest of the idiots. So I don't know what's going on. West goes down in 57 seconds. Okay, getting their mind. It does probably look like they're trying to do some type of okay. You die now. These little suckers are tough. Tougher than I remember. Gotta go and kill gotta go kill Snagglepuss in here. If you can ever find Snagglepuss, that's the Taskmaster Shrivel, you gotta kill him. Get in their damn mind. Shut the hell up. Now, normally, if they're playing really hard to get, what you'll do so this idiot, no, this is another player. We need to run out here. So it looks like I'm gonna be, oh, that sucks. Oh, does that ever suck? They beat us to it, wow. The Horde did a good thing, they actually beat us to it. Didn't look like it too, because it looked like we were ahead on all the towers, wow. That is a big one. Well, guys, I'm going to let you go for tonight here. Again, our player of the week is Slycendycen. I'll update the Twitter here and stuff. The PvP Graveyard will be uploaded to the YouTube probably tomorrow here. Again, if you guys want to, if you as a person or your guild, or if you're selling something, I have ad packages up for the PvP Graveyard. Recap the blog and the video series. This is Western Jeff. I'm signing off. You guys have a great night.